If I asked you, who's the quarterback in the NFL who gets the most attention while accomplishing the least, or maybe he hasn't accomplished anything at this point, who comes to mind? A player in the NFL who gets the most attention. Meanwhile, you could argue he has accomplished absolutely nothing in the National Football League.
Well, Liam Cohen, I would tell you that would be Caleb Williams, probably, of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, Caleb is probably the guy. Caleb Williams, Chicago Bears quarterback, right? He'll be on the cover of Madden.
Yeah.
Madden releases tomorrow.
Oh,
big day today.
Big day.
Yeah, it's a big day tomorrow for Raj.
Big day.
Raj is very pumped that Madden is released tomorrow. So we'll dive into that as well throughout the show, because I know Raj is very excited for it in parts unknown. He's going to wait in line, camp out for Madden.
Like the old days, camping out at GameStop.
Yeah, that's what you do, right? GameStop.
Before that, it was Funkoland or Babbage's.
Sure. Or even good old Target. That's where I would go.
Best Buy.
I would go to Target.
Yeah, I was at Best Buy.
So, yeah, Caleb Williams is the answer. I guess if I said who's the quarterback that gets the most attention, who's accomplished the least, I guess you could also say a different name, right? Shedeur Sanders.
All right.
Comes to mind, right? There's a lot of attention around him.
Yeah.
But
he's not on the cover of Madden.
No.
He's not in the top 100. He's not, considered a top 15 quarterback. He's not.
The answer is Caleb Williams.
Yes.
For someone who's accomplished nothing in the NFL.
Correct, yes.
He gets a lot of attention.
He does, yeah.
With that said, yesterday, DJ Moore was on TV with Kyle Brandt. And did he take a shot at Caleb Williams? Take a listen to what DJ Moore had to say yesterday.
Can I page through a few of the chapters in your quarterback book and you just tell me what you remember?
You can page through them.
Because you got crazy chapters. Baker Mayfield.
His stint was good.
Yeah. What was he like?
Baker is a fiery guy. At the time, he was going through a lot, but, he was still himself, and now look at him.
Sam Darnold.
Super Bowl champion.
Come on.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion.
Yes.
When you were with him in Carolina, he was going through some stuff, too. Rejected from the Jets on his way back up. Could you have looked at him and be like, yeah, Super Bowl champ someday? For real?
On the trajectory, he was going from the Vikings to Seahawks, yes.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cam Newton.
Overall, fun guy, loves ball. He was my start-off quarterback.
Yeah, you always have a special place.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams.
He's getting there.
What do you mean, though? Like, I know what you're saying, but from your perspective, what do you mean?
He's still growing. He's an automatic, superstar now, Madden cover, and he's on the ups.
Can that be tough, like, for a young player, especially quarterback? Like, you make a couple crazy plays. He makes the play against the Rams to commit, like, almost outrageous play of the year. Madden cover, superstar, Mr. Offseason. That can be hard, right?
I don't know if it's hard for him. I ain't never had to experience that, but kudos to him.
Okay, so that's DJ Moore on the NFL Network with Kyle Brandt. He's getting there. Is that a shot at Caleb Williams? It feels like he had very nice things to say about his other quarterbacks.
Well, no, because he asked him, the follow-up question. He said, superstar quarterback, Madden cover.
Yeah, but that to me sounds like
he's got all the talent. Like,
yeah, the Madden cover thing to me sounds like it's that's a dig.
Okay, had DJ Moore.
That's like oh yeah, Madden cover guy. Cool.
But you and I broadcast out of the city of Chicago.
Do we?
Every single day. I would say beautiful city of Chicago, but today, not so much. Today, not so much.
What happened?
Well, it's a little. We've got some NATOs passing through. Some tornadoes are passing through a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's new?
What else is new? I would say that DJ Moore, while statistically didn't have his best seasons with Caleb Williams, did he not accomplish more with Caleb Williams? Did he not go to 2 playoff games? Did he not? Like, what did he do?
It's the farthest he's ever gone as a professional athlete was last season.
Okay. So, and we know DJ Moore to not, like, this was an issue going into the last season, was body language. He was asked about it. He was like, hey, last season, the season before last, 2025, or 2024, Caleb's rookie year, it looked like you were having a bad time out there. It looked like you were having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. and he was like, look, I'm going to talk about this once. The body language was an issue. The coaching staff has talked to me. Ben Johnson and I have discussed it. It's not going to be a problem. End of discussion. Not talking about it anymore. We know that DJ Moore he wears his emotions on his sleeves, and like he's an expressive dude. So like if you watch the clip, does he roll his eyes a little bit? Does he get a little bit expressive?
Madden cover.
Kind of, I would say, but this is just kind of how DJ Moore is. Like,
Yeah.
I also say this. There's a reason he's not in Chicago anymore. There's a reason he's not here. They instantly drafted his replacement. Instantly.
Yeah.
As soon as they could. Ben Johnson came in and in the second round drafted Luther Burden. Now, Luther Burden is missing the preseason and won't be starting until probably week 1, ideally week 1. He's dealing with a hamstring injury, so hopefully he's back for week 1. But they drafted his replacement. And as soon as he was drafted, everybody said, well, that's going to be the new DJ Moore. And DJ Moore's probably going to be on his way out. So we always knew that there was probably some form of rift, whether it was between the coaching staff and DJ Moore or Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. There was always something going on between the two. There was never this real connection. However, the great plays always happened between Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. There were a few great plays at the end of games between Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. So maybe the connections during the games, but the great plays were always there. I don't think they hated each other, but I just think it was a professional relationship, and it's not like they were buddy, but they were work friends. How about that? Can we just call them work friends?
Well, I would say this. I think you're painting a pretty good picture of what took place between the two. I don't think there was ever reported of any conflict or I think it's just the case of they're just not each other's cup of tea.
This wasn't an A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. They weren't the best of friends, and then they had a falling out.
But here's the difference. When you look ahead at this offseason, Caleb Williams has clearly worked this offseason with Rome Odunze, with Luther Burden, with Jade Walker, which maybe people around the country don't know. He's the guy that caught a touchdown against the Packers comeback late in that playoff game, and he was an undrafted player that made the roster. He was like the 6th or 7th wide receiver on the team the entire season. Yeah. But Jade Walker last year in training camp clearly had a connection with Caleb Williams. And when he got his chance to get into the game because of injuries ahead of him, he produced. So Caleb clearly has connections with the other young guys. And DJ Moore just always felt like he was on his own. And it's not to say he's not a hard worker. If you ever covered Chicago Bears training camp, DJ Moore worked hard every single day of practice.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go to Bills camp this year, I'm sure Bills reporters are reporting the same. They're probably saying it's refreshing to have a guy like DJ Moore in camp who's busting his ass every single day because that's what he does. With that said, from Caleb Williams' rookie season to last season, there are moments in games where the attention to detail lapses with DJ Moore. It just is. And I think what we saw watching these games so closely is that over time, yes, Caleb Williams needed him in moments, big spots, but also the trust level that he would always show up certainly was starting to erode because it felt like many times, especially his rookie season, Caleb that is, many times that Caleb was left out dry to hang, right?
Yeah.
He was just on his own, right?
Yeah.
He would look, and I think there was a play that went pretty viral where Caleb Williams is scrambling. The game was against the Colts on the road, and Caleb Williams is extending the play. DJ Moore, air quotes, came up lame on the play, and instead of fighting through the play, he just walked off the field.
Yeah.
And Caleb's still running around, and DJ Moore is over sitting on the bench. And the play was still going on. That was a big story in Chicago at the time.
Yeah.
Because then what would happen when these things would take place, DJ Moore never really took full accountability when those type of plays would happen, when you're walking off the field while others are still fighting. And that exact thing took place in the playoff game against the Rams at the end of the season that the Bears then lost, and the Rams moved on to face the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. DJ Moore never met the media after he didn't finish his route, and Caleb Williams threw a pass in the spot where DJ Moore should have been that led to the interception that essentially ended the Bears' season.
Yeah.
Which the plays leading up to it, it looked like Chicago was going to march down the field for at least a field goal attempt.
Yeah.
So DJ Moore never met the media after the game. He didn't meet the media the day that the players were supposed to be there to clean out their lockers when the season ended and to talk. He avoided the fact that he once again let down his quarterback. So, yeah, well, I mean, it is possible he's taking a shot at Caleb Williams because I don't think that I think on the surface they get along, but I don't think that they're each other's type of guy. I don't know.
Let's go through it this way. Caleb's rookie year, you had DJ Moore. The same year Caleb was drafted, Rome Odunze was also drafted, and the Bears also had Keenan Allen. Who was the go-to guy?
Keenan Allen.
Exactly.
He was the guy.
Last year, Keenan Allen was gone, right? You had DJ Moore, you had Rome Odunze, you had Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet. You also brought in Luther Burden. That was the year that we saw Colston Loveland emerge.
Yeah.
We saw towards the end of the season Luther Burden emerge. And Rome Odunze was a guy that, he dropped a lot of passes. He dealt with some injuries. But it was the emergence of these young receivers. And now everybody is talking about Colston Loveland being a potential top 5 tight end and Luther Burden being a breakout wide receiver. So DJ Moore, once again, in Caleb's second year, gets lost in the shuffle. So it's not surprising. And again, look, we're not trying to paint DJ Moore as a bad guy. DJ Moore, look at the list of quarterbacks. Kyle Brandt does a great job of painting the picture of, and he lists the good quarterbacks. Look at the bad quarterbacks that
DJ Moore's played with a lot of bad quarterbacks.
And DJ Moore has been a great soldier and never complained and been a great guy throughout all of his career and never really been a diva wide receiver.
He's a good dude.
Exactly.
He just quits on routes sometimes.
Yeah.
So Josh Allen and Bills fans will find that out at some point.
And
hopefully it's not in the AFC Championship game with the Super Bowl on the line.
And this is and as far as petty moves as someone is going to get, this is as petty as DJ Moore would probably get, right? Is as debatable as this is going to get, right? This is as bad as it's going to get. He's never going to throw his quarterback or former quarterback under the bus like this.
Yeah, I mean, but it is Madden cover. And it's what he said.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
you can call or text the show at 310-840-4910. We have a text from the 251. The text reads, DJ Moore also supported Justin Fields after the Bears traded him.
He did, yeah.
He was a big Justin Fields supporter.
And that was, if you look at the comments on this video, a lot of comments were saying, why didn't Kyle Brandt ask him about Justin Fields? Because some of the quotes after Justin Fields left were, I don't understand why we traded Justin. Yep. I don't understand why we traded Fields and gave up on Fields. And so
because he's not good. That's the answer.
The answer was that
he's not a good quarterback.
Justin Fields was bad.
It's Bleck Abdalla here on Westwood One Sports and the Westwood One Sports app. 2 other notes from Chicago with the Bears from yesterday. One, bad news with Kobe Bryant, the safety. The Bears signed the safety in the offseason. He won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. He was their big addition to the defense, a defense that needs to improve for this upcoming season. He will now be out for 4 to 6 months after knee surgery on Friday. Last week, when we told you he hyperextended his knee in practice, the Bears... And people around the Bears didn't publicly say it, but the reports were they were thinking 8 to 10 weeks. Then, as the week went along, he actually had surgery on it 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months puts you at the end of January, early February.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance Kobe Bryant does not play this upcoming season for the Chicago Bears. The other item is Dan Pompei in The Athletic had a chance to sit down with Ben Johnson. Listen to this quote from Ben Johnson in The Athletic. Quote, I want to have the highest scoring offense ever, which happens to be the 2013 Denver Broncos. I know how many points per game they scored, 37.9, and I want to surpass them. I want shutouts. I want blowouts. That's from, end quote. That's from Ben Johnson to The Athletic.
Blowouts, right?
Blowouts. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Ben Johnson wants blowouts.
He wants blowouts,
I
right?
mean, yeah, he wants. Yes, that's what the quote says. Yes,
He's not on
I
QVC.
love
No.
to show the
Yeah,
texture
he's not.
and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a blow after
Okay.
a blowout.
Just making
at
sure
your
that that's what Ben Johnson's looking for.
salon. Oh my God. And it looks beautiful.
All right, so here's what's happening today. We're having a huge beauty.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's
Just
not.
making sure that that's what Ben Johnson's looking for in these games.
Are we sure that Ben Johnson's out on the other option?
Well, I mean, listen, he's,
I don't know. Maybe.
Why
maybe,
not both?
Should we?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Wait, we'll
Why not both?
Raj, maybe we have it in our budget to send Abdalla up to Hallis Hall and Lake Forest and go ask if he's a fan.
Excuse me, Ben Johnson, Bleck Abdalla, Westwood One
Sports.
representative of the coaches poll. Why not both?
I love to show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it
Blowouts
looks like you
and
went and got a
why not both?
at your blowout at your salon.
The
And
oh my
Adam-
God under her
The oh
breath
my
as
God.
she
Adam
tries to.
Abdalla was escorted out of Hallis Hall.
I
Why
would
not
love Ben
both?
Johnson's reaction because you know that Ben Johnson, he's such a kidder. He's not
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about
He would
ball
not.
at
He
all.
would
you know,
not.
you know Ben Johnson.
Nice guy, but
Super nice guy.
in a football setting, ball is all that
Listen,
matters.
The fly on the
He
wall
is a
I'd want to
dude.
hear would be Ben Johnson after he turned the corner asking the PR guy, who was that? And hearing
There's
that
like,
conversation.
I think there's maybe 5 minutes a year where Ben Johnson has fun. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, he has fun. Like he is a super serious football guy.
Yeah.
but he's a fun guy.
I'll say this.
He has fun.
I'll say this.
He'll go to Cubs games in the
Yeah, look,
summer.
look.
He's around in the city.
As a Bears fan, I love Ben Johnson. And I love that he's our head coach. And like that quote, like awesome, because your defense sucks. And like
Oh yeah, and that's
your
the key. That's why I led with the Kobe Bryant injury because
your defense is
essentially,
going to be horrible.
The Bears may have to score 38 a game
Yes.
to make the playoffs.
yeah.
'Cause it ain't going to happen by playing defense. This
No.
defense has not improved.
No.
And they got lucky last year, and that's why many people are looking at the Bears as the number one regression candidate to this season. Their defense last year was good only because they got turnovers. Every other statistic, they were bad. So if the turnovers dry up, this defense is going to be terrible.
No, they have no way to get to the quarterback. Your big free agent acquisition is probably going to miss the entire season, hopefully coming back if you make the playoffs. You drafted Dylan Thieneman out of Oregon, so ideally, but he's a rookie, so it's hit or miss in his first year. And ideally, this defense can tread water and not be a horrible defense. Ideally, if they're 20th and your offense is scoring 35 a game,
If you're lucky.
if you're
20th.
lucky,
Yeah.
that's good. And you can generate a bunch of turnovers again. That's great. But again, it's asking a lot for a defense, and your offense has to keep up. And that's putting a lot on Caleb Williams and this offense to put it all together once again.
It's Bleck
Hey guys, did they
Abdalla
play
here
pretty
on-
fast last year? Because you guys saw the Bears games. Do they, like, tempo-wise, offensively, were they
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
they did.
fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering, because I covered that Denver team. You got to play so fast to get that many possessions, to get that many points.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if they play fast enough to get that many possessions, to get that
I
many
mean,
points.
it helps when you get turnovers and you're on a short field, right?
Yeah.
So the idea that the offense can be better in this season is true. It could happen, but they may not score as many points based on lack of turnovers and lack of a short field.
Yeah.
You flip the field with a, opportunistic turnover and immediately you put it in the end zone. That is how you create momentum as a team. But you're right, Raj. Like I think it's one of those things, and I think the Bears were able to showcase this on a national TV situation against the Eagles on that Black Friday game. It was that afternoon game. They ran the football in that game.
That's what they want to do.
They don't want to be predictable. And I think every offense, ask Shanahan, ask McVay, that's the objective. And Ben Johnson talks about it. It goes back to those Belichick era Brady teams that with the two tight ends, like that's what they want to be. They want to be a team that can either throw or pass on you. It doesn't matter. you can't stop either because they'll just switch it up based on the personnel. So
and the 13 Broncos, they did run the ball. No, Moreno was a 1,000-yard rusher. They just played insanely fast. It was like, man, just right up the ball. Next play.
Wasn't that the year where Manning was just he was orchestrating everything at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah,
or so they say.
Wow.
Everything was like, it was so
Raj,
fast.
Can
That was
you
Adam
confirm
Gase.
or deny from parts unknown where there was special communications going on, perhaps in the headset? Conspiracy theory out there?
I've heard that conspiracy theory. I don't think it's
that
true.
conspiracy theory has definitely been in the Great Lakes region before.
Yeah,
We've
I've heard that
one
conspiracy
before.
theory. I do not believe Adam Gase was telling Peyton Manning where to go with the ball every play and
With
telling
the
him
bug eyes?
with the bug eye. Yeah, I don't. Adam Gase was that OC, by the way, of the most successful offense in the history of the
we
NFL.
are familiar with him.
Oh, we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We're very
I do
familiar
not
with Adam
believe he
Gase.
was teaching Peyton Manning where to throw the ball. I don't think he wouldn't have had time to communicate it, guys. The ball no more got set after they would have a play, and they were snapping the next play within like 5 seconds. It was insane. And they did it all year.